¡Wow! ¿Ya tienes el nuevo iPhone 14 Pro? ¿Cómo lo conseguiste?
¿En AT&T?
Ah, así que tienes palancas.
No, en AT&T las mejores ofertas en cada smartphone son para todos.
¿Para todos los que conocen al manager de la tienda?
¿Que no?
Pregunta cómo clientes nuevos y existentes pueden obtener el increíble iPhone 14 Pro con hasta $800 de descuento con intercambio elegible. Las ofertas varían según el dispositivo. Pueden aplicar términos y condiciones. Visita tt.com/es o una tienda de AT&T para más detalles.
To everyone who appreciates a fresh meal that comes from the heart, let our team...
All right, let's get the show on the road, and let me stop talking. All right, get the face cam on. Ugh, there's a piece of hair on it. Hey, stop that. I don't know why my shirt is acting like why it's causing that weird thingy like the green screen effect, but it's a green screen, so I don't know. I'm just stupid. Good morning, everybody, and I hope that you're all doing well. And good afternoon to the people out in the eastern part of the world. I hope you guys are just chilling, relaxing, doing all the good stuff, and just enjoying yourself. So, okay. Before we start this live recording, I like to do some of the intros before we get into it. So, first thing that I always like to mention is the wonderful person who makes this awesome music. His name is Doc, but it's Dr. Witch Doctor. If you'd like to know where you can find his music, his links are right there in the chat. And if you would like to see him stream as well off of Twitch, his information is right there as well. So go check him out, check out his music. And the second person that I'd like to mention is my good friend Tom. He also creates music, very similar to what you were listening to from Doc's music. If you'd like to check out Tom's music, his music is right there as well. Check it out on his Bandcamp. Please check out both of their content in the links in the chat. Second off is, if you guys like listening to podcast series, I got a couple for you guys to listen to. First one is called Barricade Up the Door. That is what we're going to be doing today live off of Twitch. So, if you'd like to listen to that, well, I didn't even get to mention what it is, but Barricade Up the Door is an entertainment news podcast series where we read articles on the web that is portraying to the entertainment business. And the second one is called Queso Anyways, which is hosted by my good friends Mike and Dave, and they talk about everything of anything, but as they do so, they try different cheeses on each of their episodes while talking of everything of anything. So if you'd like to listen to both of those podcast series, listen to them on Anchor.fm, which is brought to you by Spotify, so you can check out the episodes off of Spotify as well. And last thing I'd like to mention before we get into this is always support your favorite content creators. Doesn't matter what they do, but always do so, because if you're checking out people's content, then they know that it's getting out there. So yes, always continue doing that, and push people into their way as well. That's why I'm always advertising and shouting out my friends out here. So all right, let's get into this. Not ready at all. I was literally making food for like the week and stuff, so that's what I was doing, but I gotta turn down the music in my in-ears because, or not my in-ears, but my headphones, because pretty loud. So yeah, episode 15. So let's start this in 5, 4, 3, and welcome to a brand new episode of Barricade Up the Door. I am your host, Johnny Hernandez. You can check out these live recordings directly off of Twitch at twitch.tv/montage_man1, which is my Twitch channel that I do not just these live recordings, but I also play a lot of games and, do stupid shit on it. Yeah, so today's episode is recorded on December 11th, 2022. And the title of this episode is going to be New Netflix Series to Hit as #1 on Stream Platform, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Trailer Release Date, and Godzilla X GigaBash released. This is going to be sick. So, let's get into this because we have quite a few articles, and I would like to talk to you guys about these articles and get into a little bit of discussion about it. So, thank you for listening to this episode, and thank you for checking out all the previous episodes if you haven't yet. Check it out on anchor.fm/Barricade Up the Door. That is on my account where I release all these episodes. Alright, let's get into this. So, the new Netflix series that has been hit as #1, but this was dated back December 1st, so that could have changed in the time being. This was something that I've never heard of the series. It was an NBC sci-fi series that ran for a while, and then they canceled it. But now they're finishing up the 4th and last season. My apologies. For Netflix, and it is called Manifest. So that was the #1 watched Netflix series. That was a running TV series that people really liked. And there was a list that showed the top 10 series that ran that were the top 10 at the time. So hitting at number 10, it was Gilmore Girls. 9 was The Blacklist. Number 8 was NCIS. 7 was From Scratch. 6 was Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. Number 5 was Enola Holmes 2. Number 4 was Cocomelon. Number 3 was Inside Man. Number 2 was Love is Blind, and number 1 was Manifest. So this was the top 10 most watched series and films off of Netflix, dated December 1st. And I've never seen Manifest, so I wouldn't really know how good the series is. Cocomelon. Fortunate enough, I know what Cocomelon is because I showed my nephews that. That was a good little kids, toddlers show for toddlers. I've heard a lot about Cabinet of Curiosities, but have not gotten a chance to really check it out. I haven't checked out Enola Holmes 2. NCIS, I watched with my dad. Good series. I did enjoy NCIS. But all these other shows, Gilmore Girls, actually, I have seen. I actually watched it with my mom and sister, not going to lie. But other than that, some of these other series, Inside Man, Love is Blind, have not seen it. I have not seen Manifest either, which is crazy because it's a sci-fi series, so I'm surprised I have not watched it. From Scratch, have not checked it out. The Blacklist, neither. There's just some series and some films that I have not seen yet because I haven't gotten a chance to do so, but I am trying to catch up in a lot of series and films that I wanted to watch, but don't really have that time to because of work and personal life. So, yeah, that's the top 10, but more specifically, Manifest is the #1, dated of December 1st, but like I said, that could have changed. So yeah, the next article. Uncharted is getting a theme park ride. Yeah, so I found out about this one. I was researching on some of these articles and just reading them. They're building a Uncharted theme park out at Universal, based upon the film Uncharted, but I'm guessing this was something that the theme park wanted to really focus on because they were, what is it? They were trying to figure out like what to bring for the attraction. This is for Port Aventura World Amusement Park, and this is out in Spain. But they were trying to figure out what to bring to their amusement park, and that's when they decided to bring the Uncharted roller coaster. But it's planned to open up in 2023, which is next year. And it's expected to be 40 feet tall, so it's going to be a really fun ride for people who are out there in Spain, and hopefully people will upload pictures and videos of that ride and, you know, kind of tell a little bit more about it and, you know, put their honest opinion to it. And to give that opportunity for people who will be traveling or go out to Spain on a regular basis to check out that ride. But yeah, I think that's cool. I'm not really an amusement ride park kind of guy, because I was never huge on that, especially when I was younger. I didn't really like it, and then I've done it for like a few times, and then I was just like, nah, this isn't really for me. Like, I'm not a huge guy when it comes to roller coasters, stuff like that. So I think that's cool for other people, just not for myself. People can do that. They can like doing that, enjoy that adrenaline rush. So yeah. Next one, I think this is going to be really exciting. No, excuse me. This is updates on Season 3 for The Mandalorian, and Pedro Pascal actually talks a little bit about the surprises that will be coming up in Season 3. So he does talk a little bit about it. Spoiler warning, if you guys don't want to listen to this, please do not listen to this. Any of the live listeners, watchers, if you guys don't want to listen or watch this, please leave that, because I am warning you right now. So, Star Wars fans got some good news during the Lucasfilm CCXP panel when it was announced Season 3 of Star Wars The Mandalorian will debut on March 1st, 2023. Mando and Grogu will travel on all-new adventures after reuniting in the Book of Boba Fett. March may seem like a long time from now, but with the tease of a trip to Mandalore and more guest stars, there's a lot to look forward in The Mandalorian. Of course, star Pedro Pascal knows what's planned for The Mandalorian's third season, which he has described as epic. Pedro Pascal, along with The Mandalorian creator Jon Favreau and executive producer Dave Filoni, was on hand at Comic-Con Experience in Brazil for the Season 3 release date announcement and the release of a new Mandalorian teaser trailer. Pascal teased what fans have to look forward to when the Star Wars The Mandalorian returns for Season 3 in March. He states that there's so much that you're going to see. I think some of the big things about Season 1 and 2 of The Mandalorian were the surprises, Pascal said. We were all about to keep Baby Grogu a secret. We were all able to keep Luke Skywalker's return to the world a secret, so there's more secrets to keep. That is something that he stated, and he is very excited about, which makes Season 3 epic for him. I think that's really fucking cool that they're just... because, yeah, when they brought Luke Skywalker in Season 2... that was something that I did not expect. Season 1 with Grogu was also something that was unexpected. So, like, the fact that they kept those a huge secret to the public was just pretty cool. So, hopefully, whatever they do in Season 3 is going to be jaw-dropping. I just hope it does. So... John Wick enters series available to stream for free. Yeah, that's right. So if you guys want to watch John Wick's Chapter 1, 2, and 3, you can actually watch it on Pluto TV. The site does not have any monthly subscriptions or stuff like that. It's a free streaming platform that does provide some local channels. And some more open broadcasting channels that does reruns and such on the platform of Pluto TV. That's how I was able to watch a lot of like older cartoon series, because some of them were provided through Nickelodeon Pluto TV, as well as a lot more classic films were available on some of the movie channels, and now, the John Wick series, Chapters 1 to 3, will be available on Pluto TV to watch. Because the reason of that is due to Chapter 4 releasing soon, more than likely. And plus, it's been a few years since these movies have been released. So that's another reason why they're making this free for the public to watch it, which I think is really cool that they're going to be doing so. And it shows that it's going to be all month long, so all of December you'll be able to watch this for free for a limited time from the sounds of it. So that is good. That's awesome. Happy about that. If you guys would like to read more about this article, I will have those articles listed in the episode description, by the way. So if you guys are wanting to know some more stuff, I'll have those articles available for you guys. Oh my god, my freaking head! No, I was kidding. I apologize if I'm burping. I just ate not too long ago. I'm still kind of eating. I made some fried rice and some sesame chicken, so like I'm kind of eating that as the day goes on because like it is still pretty early this morning. But I wanted to do this now because I have some stuff to do later. That's why I started this stream a little bit sooner. This is for the viewers live right now. There's every 30 minutes in the stream. There are 2 minutes of ads that play, and that is to disable the pre-rolls that comes on for new viewers who come into the streams. That's the reason why there's 2 minutes of ads that play every half an hour, and that is to disable that. So that's the reason why I have those rolling through every half an hour. So that's just a fair warning. People know that, and people do like that because then when they come into the stream, they're not bombarded by ads. So that's why we do that. So we have that ability to do so. So this next article is Dragon Ball Super's next arc. Everything we know so far. So the previous arc, if I recall, was the fight against what was his name? I forgot what his name was. Granola, yeah, Granola. That was the last arc, which was pretty crazy. He's like this goat-looking fighter, and they said he was really strong. I haven't actually read Dragon Ball Super manga, so I don't know what's going on so far. But I know this was happening. But the next arc that we're promised is supposed to be superhero. So it is the story of Gohan. So they're going to be focusing on Gohan and everything that happened in the superhero film. So that's actually good. That's good that they're going to actually focus on that arc. They also did that for Battle of Gods and as well as for Resurrection of F. They had to add those into Super, so it sounds like they're going to do the same for Super because this is how it is. Because those weren't in the actual like manga adaptations because I think they were rolling the manga and the series itself at the same time. No, the series started after the manga, but the films came out before the series actually came out. So yes. That's gonna be a cool arc. It's actually that's cool and that's awesome that they're gonna finally do that arc more in depth. So that's tight. That's very tight. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for when Superhero comes out on DVD platform and digital platform because I need to watch it still. I have not watched it, and people said it was good. So, Indiana Jones 5 director shoots down trolls about Harrison Ford getting replaced. So I'm guessing people were trolling and gaslighting people saying that this was going to be Harrison Ford's last movie. But no! It's saying James Mangold is not reiterating and never plans on having a different character to be the figure of Indiana Jones. No. Is it possible that they will retire him and the entire series? Yes, because he is getting pretty old. But he's not going to be replaced anytime soon. from the sounds of it, even though his age has shown significantly. I can't talk. But yes, he's not going to be replaced. And it tells about the rest of this on this article, so if you guys want to get more in-depth details, read the article. I'll have that for you guys available. I can't pronounce significantly. Okay, I think I pronounced it still wrong, but that's fine. I think I pronounced it wrong still. Whatever. I'm going to be stumped on that. I'm going to be stumped. I'm going to be pissed because I can't pronounce the word significantly. Damn me. Fuck me. God shit. So, the creator of John Wick was considering the works of making a sci-fi movie. And Sci-Fu is a game based upon... so, I have not really played Sci-Fu. I have not played Sci-Fu. I know about Sci-Fu, but never played it. Sci-Fu is about a martial artist who is traveling through China in order to avenge, I believe, was the death of his father. But as the challenges continue on and he continues fighting and finding like the person who was accounted for killing his father, if you died, you would have to resurrect yourself and you would have to sacrifice these beads, which actually cause you to age quicker. So the creator, Derek Kolstad, is considering about making a sci-fi film, and he is like very, very, he's really, really enjoying it, and he wants to make a film on it. So I think that's really cool. Excuse me. They're talking about making this movie. It's not confirmed if they're gonna do it though. They're considering it because he likes the game, so making a film would actually be pretty cool. Yeah, nice. Very nice indeed. So the next article, popular news: Steam game finally dethrones Modern Warfare 2 as top seller. So as of December 2nd, there was a #1 other than freaking Call of Duty. After being in the #1 slot of Steam top sellers list since its launch on October 28th, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 has been dethroned not by one game, but two. The #2 game is currently Warhammer 40,000 Darktide, and I could see why. That game is really, really fucking awesome. It has that same zombie killing aesthetics, similar to like Call of Duty Zombies. But the #1 game right now is the Callisto Protocol, which is a very Dead Space aesthetic game, and I haven't played it, but I've seen some of the reviews on the game, and the trailer looked really fucking awesome. I just haven't touched it. I haven't touched Darktide yet. I was considering getting Darktide because when I heard that game was coming out, I was like, oh my god, this looks really fucking awesome, but I don't want to buy too many games and then not touch them again. That is like my one deal breaker right now, is just owning all these games and then just not touching them afterwards. That's why I don't buy games. But if it's games like this where it catches my attention and I do like playing them, then I will continue doing so. But yeah, it's overtaken Modern Warfare 2, and that's pretty cool. It's actually really fucking cool. And the game came out November 30th with Darktide, and the Callisto Protocol, I forgot when it came out, but it overtook it by like 36% is what they're saying. So that's insane. That's fucking awesome. But it's saying that the game is mostly negative rating, which is kind of weird. I don't know why, but that's weird. Don't know why they rated it negative. That's stupid. I don't know. People are too judgmental on games. So, this next one, I have been waiting for them to make this announcement. But it is now official. Jordan Peele's Get Out lands on greatest films of all time list. I definitely agree with that. That is a film that completely overtook people, and what Jordan Peele was able to give us for his very first director's film was an absolute fucking phenomenal this century. Sight and Sound has officially released their 8 best movies of all time, compiled and voted on every 10 years by critics, programmers, curators, achievists, and academics. And several recent hits have landed on it, including Jordan Peele's Get Out. The BFI revealed that their largest survey ever took place with the 2022 Sight and Sound list, with 1,639 persons participating, each submitting a ballot with their own top 10 movies. Once they all been tallied up, enough people voted on the 2017 Academy Award winner for it to land on the list, even trying either several other notable movies. Get Out landed in 95th place on the list, tying with Butler Keaton's The General, Owl's Man, Saban's Black Girl, Abacot Pong, Were Thuckles, Tropical Malady, Once Upon a Time in the West, A Man's Escaped, and movies that have been released, so on and so forth. There's a lot of movies that they talk about, but Get Out was on the top 10 next to all these other films. Like, that's crazy. That is like literally, oh my god, a absolutely outstanding way to get into the top 10 with your first film. Like, that is outstanding, man. Definitely a way to take it. So, people know about Tekken 8 coming out. There was a video that was leaking, the return of 2 characters. So, Tekken 8 is on the way, and new Street Fighter 6. And though little has been said on the former, we may have inadvertently gotten a look at some confirmed characters coming to Tekken 8 that hadn't formally been announced. Based on footage depicting motion capture work that went into the development game, it seems as though players can expect Yohimitsu and the Raptor-like Alex to be in the game. And that's based on a lot of the mocap that people were mentioning about. There's a video that actually shows the mocap, and people are saying, "Oh, these 2 characters are going to be in the game," and people are excited about that. So that's a cool thing that's going to be happening now. Nice. Okay. I really hate. Oh, why did I eat right before I came? God dang it. Well, this next article is making things a lot better. Wait a minute, what? So, okay, I didn't read this one yet, but this one is talking about the Steelbook for Dragon Ball Super Superhero. This is the Steelbook, which is showing the Z Fighters. More specifically, it's showing what seems to be... this is a spoiler because it does show one of the main villains on the cover from the film, which is Powered Cell. It's Powered Cell. Gammas 1 and 2. And then Piccolo and Gohan. They are all on the Steelbook cover, and it looks absolutely beautiful. The Steelbook is released now. It was released as of December 7th, which I'm so fucking mad because I did not know that. I should have read this article sooner. But yes, it has been released, so people can actually go and order this now. When is it coming? that depends on where you live in, you know, region location. So, but the Steelbook is out. So yes, I need to order this. Wait a minute, I don't know. I will order this soon because I need to watch that movie. Oh, dude, that looks so sick. And it shows Piccolo in his new form too. Viewers are able to see this. I won't show any more of this, but the listeners, you guys can't see this. Ha ha ha. But if you guys want to rewatch this VOD, rewatch it because you guys will be able to see everything. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, now we're getting into one of the articles that I mentioned about. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 announces trailer release date. So, for Part 1, they've shown already images of what's coming for Across the Spider-Verse Part 1, showing Gwen and Miles hanging upside down from a building in New York City, and the trailer release will be December 13th, which is this upcoming Tuesday, after the release of this episode. So everybody, you better look out for that trailer because that's when we will get the first actual trailer for this film. And the film will be coming out next year. So it is going to be exciting for Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. I am very excited about this. Very, very excited. So here's another huge announcement, and I hope my friend Michael doesn't find out about this, but he more than likely will. They have finally teased the opening for The Elder Scrolls 6. Bethesda Game Studios director Todd Howard has teased the opening of Elder Scrolls 6 during a recent interview. The opening of Skyrim is an iconic video game circles, so says there is more anticipation than normal to see the opening of The Elder Scrolls 6 compared to other games is definitely not an overstatement. What the opening will be, where it will take place, and whether it will invoke walking up remain mysteries, but Howard has confirmed that the team has had the opening mapped out for a very long time, which suggests it's a good opening if it hasn't changed over if it hasn't changed over time like most ideas do. Am I gonna play it? No, I don't want to play it. So you guys will have to watch this and you guys check it out on your own time. Yes, indeed. So here's another Dragon Ball Super announcement, and it's more specifically on a long-awaited game announcement. So this is going to be for Dragon Ball Super card game digital version. So there is going to be a digital version of the Dragon Ball Super card game that has been out for some time, but it's finally getting the digital platform. They showed the sneak peek of it from their Battle Hour, which was broadcasted on December 3rd, and it showed information about the digital card game, the digital version of Dragon Ball Super card game. So, so far it's saying that the event is supposed to be taking place March 4th, but they don't have any information of when the game is supposed to be, the digital version is supposed to be released. So people will have to keep an eye on that. Okay. This was an exclusive article that was on comicbook.com, and this is Margot Robbie has been pushing hard for a Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy romance. Yeah, because like honestly, from the show, what was it? Well, not from the show, but more specifically from Margot Robbie, who has played as Harley Quinn. She has been pushing for a romance between Ivy and Harley because of how parallel they are to each other, but as well as, you know, how they are with each other. So, DC fan has been treated to Margot Robbie's performance as Harley Quinn in DC Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, The Suicide Squad. While it's currently unclear if Robbie will ever play Harley Quinn again, the star has said that she wants to return to the role. If Robbie does play the iconic character in the future, many fans are hoping that she will enter a romance with Poison Ivy, which, like in the comics and the Harley Quinn animated series, comicbook.com recently had the chance to chat with Robbie about her new film Babylon, and we asked her about potentially seeing the Harvey romance on screen one day. I have been pushing for that for years. I cannot tell you how hard I've been pushing for that. I want it to, Robbie said of a live-action romance between Harley and Ivy. When asked if she had any actors in mind to play her romantic opposite, she added, honestly, when I always pictured like Poison Ivy in the comics. I don't really actually picture an actress doing it, but I agree that was so good. Oh man, dude. I mean, if you ask an actor like who they want for their counterpart, or like for who they want for their significant other for a character, like that's really hard to determine, because you gotta find somebody who, like, you know, and they're able to pull that off. So I can see why she had to answer, why that was her answer. Pretty good. Pretty good. We're getting close to the end. Just want to let you listeners and viewers know we're getting pretty close to the end. So, Cyberpunk is getting a new release. More specifically, Cyberpunk 2077. Getting a new release for 2023. So, CD Projekt has confirmed that there will be a new launch for the game after 2 years of the release of the game. But the expansion of this will be a new expansion of the game. And this one will be called Phantom Liberty. And it will be available in sometime 2023, but no confirmed date other than 2023. But the CEO, which was Adam Kaczynski, he was talking about releasing a Game of the Year version, but as well as for the Phantom Liberty DLC version. No release date so far, but all we know is that we will be getting a new expansion to the game. So for all of you Cyberpunk 2077 fans, be ready for that. Oh my god! Dragon Ball! Yamcha's Death just got another anime parody! Bro, they always make fun of fucking Yamcha. Like, dude, people are always fucking bashing Yamcha. But, I mean, he is considered the weakest Z fighter now. Because it would have been Krillin, but Krillin was in the Tournament of Power, so, like, he is significantly stronger than fucking Yamcha. So, the next, what is it? The, anime series that made fun of fucking Yamcha's death was, from Bochi the Rock and Blue Lock anime, that they referenced his death. So it's fucking funny. Viewers can see what I'm looking at, and listeners, you can't, unfortunately. So they just reference his death again. That's fucking funny. Oh my god. So this is another exciting news. The green light has now been activated for the Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel. With not just a new director, but previous cast members will be returning for the sequel of Ghostbusters Afterlife. So, the director of the sequel will be Jason Reitman, who has been casted to do the directing of the film. But for returning actors, so far, where's the list for the returning actors? I don't know. It shows that they're... Oh, here we go. So the returning actors will be Coon, Finn Wolfhard, McKenna Grace, and Rudd, and Celeste O'Connor, and Logan Kim. They will be returning back for their characters in Afterlife sequel. So yes, we finally will be having some returning cast members, and so far no new members have been announced for the film. So that's what we got so far in the article. If you'd like to read it, the article will be available for you guys in the episode description. Okay, leaked Super Mario movie McDonald's toy reveals another announced character. What? Who? Bitch, who's coming back? Oh. So, they leaked another character who will be in the movie from the McDonald's advertisement in Japan from the looks of it. Now, in addition to Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Toad, and Donkey Kong and Bowser, the other character will be a Luma, but we don't know what the Luma's name will be. All we know is that another character will be a Luma, and that is the other unannounced character that will be in the movie, because they did have the toys like listed out on their ad, and then you'll see a picture of a Luma in the far right next to Bowser. For the viewers, you guys can see what I'm looking at, but for listeners, you guys can't see that. Right there, that Luma. We don't know if it's going to be a main character or what, but it could be just another character in the film. But I don't know. I don't know what they got planned for the movie entirely, so all we know is that it's going to be kick-ass. And also, something else has happened. McDonald's, so this is another connection to McDonald's, but more specifically, McDonald's is selling their cheeseburgers for 50 cents this week. And this was as of December 7th, so that was last Wednesday, and it's probably ending the 13th, which could be Tuesday. But they're selling their double cheeseburgers for only 50 cents, and that is for the anniversary of the double cheeseburger, because it's been 50 years since it's been released. Oh, actually, no. Never mind. Not the 5th. It's from the 5th to the 25th. My apologies. For some reason, it says for this week. I don't know why they said for just this week when they should have said from the 5th to the 25th. But it's actually detailed in the article that it will be 50 cents from the 5th through the 25th, but you will need the McDonald's app in order to get that ad pricing of 50 cents, and you will have to order it directly from the McDonald's app to get the 50 cents double cheeseburger. So yes, hype, big hype, dude. That's actually really fucking sweet. Might have to do that for this week. That's tight. So I was reading this article, and I'm very excited about this. I was very excited to hear about this. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has added a new helpful feature in the game. Next to their third wave of new 8 tracks, they have also added a new feature in their customization of the game itself. And that's with custom items. Now you can select what items to choose for offline races and for versus races that are in correlations to specific online modes. So if you're doing online modes, you can choose what items you can have for those online races, but not all of them will have this option, only in custom or certain online race modes. But the offline races, you can set whatever items, because it's offline, you're not playing online, so there's none of that mix-up going on. But this was official from Nintendo of Europe, and as well as Nintendo Online. But this is something that I've been waiting for, is customization of items. They should have done this for a long time. I don't know why they didn't do that in the first place. I still find that a little, like, holy shit, like, I'm surprised about that. I don't know. So we're getting very close to the end. Animaniacs reveals its final season release date. So, as you guys heard, they will be releasing the final season of Animaniacs to completely end the series itself. The final season will be releasing in early 2023. So they brought back the series itself back in 2021 with Rob Paulson speaking with Comic Book Back about it in 2020, but they released that it will be up for its final season on February 17th, 2023. So, if you guys are Animaniac fans, the final season will be releasing February 17th for everyone to watch. I don't know how they release episodes through Hulu because I don't use Hulu, but you guys will find that out when it releases on February 17th. The last article is past due, but I didn't have a chance to talk about this yet. But this is talking about Godzilla, Gigan, Destroya, Mechagodzilla invading GigaBash. Now, this was released on Destructoid.com, and this is talking about the Godzilla Kaiju DLC. Now, this was in collaboration with Toho of their character Godzilla, and bringing 3 Titans into the game. And the 3 Titans that they decided on bringing was Gigan, Mechagodzilla 3, aka Kuryu, and Destroya. And the way that they brought these characters into the game and how they play are fantastic. I have been playing these characters online, and I was absolutely enjoying it. The way that they were able to make their designs work out and their fighting styles too was absolutely spot on. The creators of GigaBash, Passion Republic Games, have done it when it comes to bringing these characters back into the fighting community. It's something that I was not expecting. This entire collaboration with Toho was completely out of our zone of the fighting community, and as well as news updates. When I found out they were bringing Godzilla back into the fighting community, I was informed by connections that they were going to do it, but nobody knew what was going to happen until Passion Republic Games made that announcement of the Godzilla GigaBash DLC. And they had these characters probably already set in stone to be released so that they can make the collaborators more happy about it, because they're not going to mess up on stuff like this. No, because they're pretty spot on when it comes to setting up stuff like this. And Passion Republic Games, if anybody sends this video out or this episode to them, you guys have done such a wonderful job with this game. And with bringing the Godzilla DLC, this has made the game 10 times more fun. It's amazing that you guys were able to do this and get this collaboration out. I was happy to work with you guys during G-Fest, and I was very happy to work with you guys outside of G-Fest. So I hope to hear from the developers and some of the administrators soon about other things that will be going on, because it would be awesome to hear more about this stuff to happen. So I would like to thank everyone who was able to join out on this live recording today, and as well as listening on this wonderful episode. So please check out the previous episodes through Anchor.fm and Spotify. Just search Barricade Up the Door. And if you would like to get more updates on these episodes, follow my social media on Facebook at officialmontageman1, and as well as Instagram at montage_man1. Thank you so much. My name is Johnny Hernandez, and I am the host of Barricade Up the Door. Until next time, you guys have a good one. Sayonara, folks. Ooh. 58 minutes. Okay. I'm tired. No, not entirely. I've just been talking a lot. Man. I am parched. Oh my goodness. How am I this parched? I forgot to bring water, which sucks. It's alright. Well, because I know what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to start working on releasing this episode and getting some touches up. Just editing, like trimming and stuff like that. So it's pretty quick stuff. Because I like having like the episodes full length, but sometimes I gotta trim it up. But I didn't really like do any like what is it like stops, pauses, anything like that. So I just go from beginning to end, and that's it. Excuse me. So I'm gonna raid out because I can do stuff. Then I can actually work on this. Because I like getting this stuff out right away for people. You're excused! Oh, hi, Alita. I'm so happy you're here. I haven't talked to you in a while. How's it going? So yeah, wait a minute. Let me cancel this real quickly. Let me cancel that. Alright. Yeah, so if you guys are okay, I'm gonna raid out to my buddy Vibrate. Hi, I've been lurking for a tiny bit. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. No worries. But I'm gonna raid out to my buddy Vi because he's streaming right now playing COD, and I feel that because I've been playing COD like that too. So I'm gonna raid out to him. What else was I gonna do? I'm gonna get this released because I really want to get this released, and I don't know what else I was gonna do, but I know I'm gonna do some other stuff. I gotta figure out some things here. I need to chill. I actually do need to chill. Like I just need to relax. I feel very just clouded up with a lot of thoughts and feelings personally, and that's just like stuff happening in my personal life. So like I just gotta go chillax and stuff. Yeah, exactly. I got it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you understand that because like I just gotta take care of myself. Like right now, I'm trying to get back into a routine, a physical routine. When it comes to exercising, I'm doing that now with my buddy because he's already at a weight where he needs to start like just dieting and getting back into shape. I've been needing to get back into shape, but I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I could technically be a big beefy bodybuilder, but I don't want to be a big beefy bodybuilder because then I can't reach my back and scratch it and stuff like that. Even though I'm like broaded and shit like that, I don't want that. But no, he's my buddy is finally getting healthy, and that's not just physically, but that's mentally too, because he has had a lot of very chronic depression. He's had chronic depression and chronic anxiety for a long time, and he's now getting better. So like him getting into this workout routine with me is helping him a lot, and we're talking with friends again, getting out there. He's in a lot better shape than he was before. And I need to do that for myself too, because like I just want to be better for not just myself, but for everyone around me. So it's just we're making life changes. That's very good. You're a good friend. Thank you. Yeah. So we're just doing that. We're trying to get better for ourselves. We need to do that. People need to do that because people need to help themselves out, but they also need that support around them too. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Alita. I'm glad that you're able to stop in for a little bit, even if you're lurking. It really does mean a lot. Like whenever I see friends come in, I do appreciate that because like I know I can be very introverted and just not talk to anybody, because like that's just how I am from time to time. But like stuff like this, I even do it too, just because like it helps me out a little bit more, gets me out of my comfort zone. But stuff happens too, you know. We gotta get through it one way or another. So let me read out to my buddy, and then what I will do after is I'll get this all situated, downloaded, start trimming and stuff like that. So thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody who was able to come in and lurk, even if you guys were here for a little bit. It really does mean a lot. All the self-care. Thank you, Alita. Thank you for the love. So you guys take care of yourselves as well. And you guys take all the love. You take all this love. All these loves. All these kissies. And you guys take care, and I'll talk to you guys later. Please, guys. Bye.